beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your singles love reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I will be doing a career reading for your sign in the next couple of days, as well as a what do your guides want you to know. Also, there is a monthly up there, which does not focus on love. I will also be doing a twin flame connection reading later on in the month, okay? Again, I would like to apologize as well for the delay in this reading. As I wasn't feeling too good. I lost my voice for about 3 days. So I do apologize. I took some time out for self-care. As you can probably hear, my voice, it's not 100%, but it's back more than it was. Okay, so let's get straight to your reading. Okay, so 3 cards we've got. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I transmute an outcome. First card is trust. Second is faith. The last one is celebration. So let us see what is coming towards you in terms of love. We got the 10 of Pentacles. You're looking for deep commitment. You may be focusing on your money at the time, though, because you may be feeling if there's no opportunities in love, you're focusing on success, on financial reward, building a solid future financially for yourself. But let's see what's coming in towards you regarding love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Now we've got 2 kings here. I will clarify to see if this is 2 people or whether this is an energy that you are embodying, because the energy that I'm getting from your cards already, I feel like you're looking at yourself as to who you felt you used to be. Okay, now you're a little bit more cautious when it comes to love. You think a lot before you act. Before, you used to like dive in, be really passionate, and I mean, you're still very passionate, but now you're a little bit more reserved when it comes to love. So there may have been an experience that you had in the past that either there's some sort of wounding that you've been processing and trying to release. You're definitely moving on from it, whatever it is, but I feel like you're different. Okay, I just feel an energy that you're different. You've been marked by some sort of experience. 8 of Pentacles tends to tell me that you're repairing. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Yeah, there's definitely, there is a love connection coming on in here. Now, either you are traveling or you've booked some sort of travel, or you're actually moving, relocating in some way in your life. I mean, it could be that you're just on a spiritual journey. When you finish this spiritual journey, I mean, we're always on a spiritual journey, but you may have decided to take a step out of dating for a little while. I feel like you're moving on, and the Ace of Pentacles, there's someone new coming on in here for you. But let's get straight to the start. The first card is the trust card. So you're building your trust back in love, in divine love. You haven't given up on love, but I feel like you've had some sort of experience that may have distorted the way that you look at love. It's not that you've, you know, I feel like you have had a test of faith when it comes to love, and there may have been some confusing times, like what is love? It leads to pain. Or love, I know you look at love in like romantic Hollywood movies and you're like, it's not like that in real life. You are very realistic, my beautiful Capricorn, especially when it comes to your expectations. But there may have been something here that broke your trust, or you lost faith in love, and it's made you take a step back, and it's made you actually do something really positive, which is reinvest your time in yourself. Okay, find time for healthy boundaries, better healthcare routines, exercise, better diets. You're really focusing on loving and cherishing yourself, nurturing yourself, okay? And you're being like a best friend to yourself, and that's a really positive state to be in. But I feel like it's transformed the way that you give your heart, the way that you trust in love. But I feel like you still believe that there is love out there for you. And that is a very important aspect of finding love, because once you start to give up on love, of course, it's like you stop manifesting, you stop ordering from the universe. So I feel like you're still holding a candle out that you're going to meet someone new, and you are. We've got the Ace of Pentacles there. So trust and faith in the universe. It's in the resistance position, the faith card here. And it tends to tell me, it's like I got it in the reverse. It tends to tell me that, you know, you lost faith along the journey when it comes to love. So there may have been some sort of experience that broke your heart. It doesn't have to be that you had a painful experience in a relationship in the past. It can mean that you're very, very shy and you're finding it very difficult to open up to somebody to love, or you found it difficult to find somebody and strike up a meaningful conversation with that person, especially when you feel like you're getting connected to a person. There may be like a guardedness about you, and it's something that you've become aware of, but you're trying to transcend that. You're trying to overcome that, because it's just leading you to like paralysis, okay? Analysis paralysis. So sometimes you may feel a little bit of difficulty expressing yourself, maybe like me at the moment because of my voice. But I hope the voice isn't too annoying for you, okay? I thought I'd come and do a reading because so many people have been asking for where I've been, but I thought I'd come back, and I felt back to best to do a reading today. Thank you so much. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you've taken a real step back. You're not investing in the idea or the thought of love at present, because I feel like you've been the person who gives your all. You're very romantic. You give everything you've got. You give your whole heart and soul, and you don't fall in love easily. So I feel like it's something that you felt is not worth your investment or time at this moment or recently, but I feel like your energy is changing as we move through the next 4 to 5 weeks. This reading is good for mid-July right through to mid-August. We got the Judgment in the reverse position. So it tells me about past situations. You're not wanting to connect to anybody from the past, but there is a blockage, okay? Now, you could be feeling that you're not completely on your soul's life purpose path. So you're trying to focus or reinvest your energy and your time in order to move forward in your career or whatever it is that you feel is your true purpose. So I feel right now you've decided to take a path that is focusing on other things, but love tends to sort of pop up when you are least expecting it. Now that Judgment card also can be a card of some sort of rejection in the past that has led to stagnation. So I feel that's the cause of you losing faith in love, because you feel like it's almost like love has not found your path. Love has not found you. So you're not investing in it at this time, but I feel in the future you absolutely will be. Your outcome energy is the Celebration card, so there's definitely something to be celebrated in the future, and I feel like you're changing the way that you look at love, especially when you meet this new person. This new person is all in, okay? From the very beginning, it's a romantic, sensual energy where you feel you know where it's headed. There's no confusion, there's no mind games, there's no nothing. It's just pure, this pure love, this sort of like defensiveness where both parties drop their shield and say in vulnerability, this is who I am, love me for who I am. And I feel this connection that's coming in for you is something that's really beautiful, rewarding, loving, caring, and it's about time, my beautiful Capricorn, okay? So you will be celebrating this change in your love life. Now, the heart of the matter, Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles does connect to, of course, earning money, thinking about abundance, affluence, and that sort of thing. You are focusing on your finances, even if you've retired or you're, not focusing on career and money. I feel like you're focusing on stability, on leaving a legacy, or at least, being very shrewd when it comes to your finances, especially if you're retired. But this is more than that. This is about your legacy. This is about you connecting to somebody to either build a family or to find someone who enters your family tree or your lineage, as it were. So I feel like, you know, you're looking for someone that you can settle down with. And you may have felt like you've been waiting for such a long time. As you can see, that person is so old, they've grown a big, long gray beard. So you may have been waiting a long time for true love, but you're not giving up on it, but you're holding out for the one. You're not just going to settle for anybody or second best. You deserve the best of the best, okay? We got the Six of Wands here. Now, the Six of Wands is a crossing energy. So I feel, you know, a lot of you have been focusing on success a lot of your life. You may have been focusing on your career, leveling up. But I feel this card is a card of accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. And you have that power, my beautiful Capricorn. Whenever you set your mind or your intention to something, you actually accomplish it. So it's almost like saying, give the amount of time and energy that you've given to your career in the past. If there was something in your career that you didn't know, you'd go and put yourself on a course of learning and you'd find it out, or you'd learn by jumping on in and just doing. Same with love, okay? Sometimes humans, depending on our journey, we have to learn to love, to learn to be loved. Because of our experiences, we have shut ourselves off to allowing someone to see that vulnerability within ourselves. So for example, if you have been bullied when you were a teenager, you could have a real shield around you and around your heart because you feel cautious about letting anyone in. It's not that you don't want love. It's not that you've built a barrier against it. It feels like you have to unlearn certain aspects of your journey that allow you to open up to love, okay? So that's what I'm picking up on with this card. Now, the Six of Wands tells me that you will accomplish your goal. Also, you'll be messaging someone back and forth very soon, and it's going to make you feel elevated and on top of the world. There's some really great news headed your way, okay? But there have been times where you've just thought about giving up on love, because this is the card of the blockage, lack of confidence, or feeling that love just doesn't work out for you. Whenever you really connect to a person, suddenly it just all falls apart. And you may feel guarded, okay? But you're opening up, you're changing the way that you operate, and you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for love, you're not doing it for another person. I feel like you're taking really good care of yourself, and you're realizing that you deserve the best when it comes to love. So you're getting yourself into the best frame of mind to receive it as well. What is below you? King of Swords, thinking before you act. Also, as you can see, we've got the King of Swords here has got needle and thread. So you're doing a lot of healing, a lot of mending. You know, even when we are children and we are in an environment where we're brought up by our parents or our guardians or, you know, our peers, things like that, we can be influenced by certain behaviors. You know, for example, a friend of mine, she was talking to me a couple of months ago, and she said that her mother had always said, never fall in love, never ever. Go for a career, you know, love, it's only going to damage you. And somewhere in the back of her psyche, she allowed that to be her foundation when it comes to love. So she always felt like she doesn't need anybody, and she doesn't need anybody, but she wanted to find somebody, but she wondered why she could never really connect to a person. And she brought it back to that very root. So it's all about unlearning some of the things that we may have learnt as we grew up, okay? So it's about unlocking what that is for you. And I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking. The King of Swords is someone who thinks before they act. Now, truth is everything. We got the Trust card here, and the King of Swords is someone who is honest, open, who never ever like plays games and things like that. And Capricorn, that's who I see you as being. You don't play games. When you're in a relationship, you want just peaceful, loving, passionate relationship, someone you can trust, someone who walks with you throughout the journey of life, who like is there to face life and all its ups and downs together. You're facing in the same direction. But the King of Swords is someone who takes a step back and analyzes. So there's been something here that has changed the way you operate when it comes to love, okay? You may be all up in your head. Whereas I've got a King of Wands in the past position, which tells me that back in when you felt you were younger, for example, you may have been like jumping on in, passionate, like just feeling like you got loads of time, not very cautious, just, you know, living life on your emotions and passions and things like that. But I feel like life has taught you a few lessons when it comes to love. And I feel like you sometimes may be looking back at your experiences, your vitality, for example. You may have felt like you've lost your motivation or your drive for finding love. Whereas before, when you were younger, it was something that you were a little bit more focused on, but now you're not so focused on it. So that vitality you may feel is in the past, but that's going to revisit you, just so you're aware. I'm going to pull a card on those two kings just to make sure it is your energy and not two people, but it could be two people. For example, it could be an Aries, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy, but it could be that there was a passionate connection with you and someone in the past that perhaps you thought it was the one, but somehow it has not gone the way that you hoped. We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. So Five of Wands in the reverse is thinking about peace, harmony, success, resolving any problems that we felt that we had in previous experiences. Now this could be based on something, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, there could be someone that you were dealing with in the past who may have cheated on you, because Three of Pentacles, especially in the reverse, can be a card of there was a third party situation. It doesn't have to be a person. It can also be a third party situation. Can be that someone was focused on their career and didn't focus on love, or there was some sort of influence. It could be a masculine influence. I mean, we got another Three of Cups in the reverse here, okay? So it's like, going out partying, having a lot of fun, not really thinking about the end game when it came to for love. Love seemed to come easier back when you were younger. That's the energy I'm getting. But there could also have been an experience where you felt there was an external circumstance that prevented you from having a long-term relationship, okay? But you're in a single energy right now. We got the Seven of Wands, which is your potential position. Seven of Wands is not giving up, is, having the power within you in order to come out of any sort of like limitation. As you can see, this is it's an image of a strong man in a circus type thing, and he's got every aspect of his life etched on his body. As we go through life, we actually absorb loads of energy, experiences, and those experiences stay with us until we process them. They form who we are, and they trigger things within us that sometimes we're not even expecting. But I feel like you've gone through a very difficult journey when it comes to love. As you can see, love is literally written on his sleeve, kind of there. You're someone who's honest, open. As I said, you don't play mind games. When you love, you fall in love. You want that person to know how much they're loved. You give your all. You may even not just give your time, your energy, but your finances as well. You're someone who's really, compassionate and generous with your time, your energy, with all of your resources. But I feel like you've learned to take a little bit step back in love. We got fight or flight energy here, gut instinct. I feel like you've been through a lot of drama. You're finding emotional security there as well. You've even experienced toxic love in the past with somebody. But I feel like you're older, wiser, and stronger, okay? I feel like all of these things are not going to hold you down. They're not going to hold you back, okay? This is a card of you being at your personal best. So I also feel like you're not compromising on what's most important to you. You're a nonconformist. You're the sort of person you don't people please. And I feel like your strength, your tenacity, your passion for life is actually an aphrodisiac. It's actually something that people really admire and find attractive in you as well. So don't hide your scars, don't hide your pain, don't hide any of those things. I feel like acknowledge those are part of your journey. And the Seven of Wands indicates that you are not giving up on love. Okay, you can go the distance. You have a love that endures. You have a love that is faithful, kind, passionate, and that anyone who walks by your side in a relationship is lucky to be in that relationship. Okay, in the future, we got Two of Pentacles, which is about finding balance in your life, about finding that sweet spot between work and play. So if you've been focusing a lot on finances or stability, or focusing on your family, because the Ten of Pentacles can also be that you have a lot of family responsibilities that you're focusing on at this time, and you haven't had time to put yourself in a position to meet new love. Okay, so the universe can meet us halfway. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which means destiny is stepping into your circumstance and bringing you new love. But you've got to put yourself in a position to allow the universe to usher that love in. For example, if you're a homebody, because the Ten of Pentacles can also be that you've been in the home space quite a lot, then you're not getting out there putting yourself in a circumstance to meet new people or mingle with new energy, unless of course you're putting yourself on online dating. So I feel like it's about you putting yourself in the right position. The Two of Pentacles is a card of aligning yourself with whatever it is you want, whatever it is you're focusing on, but it's also a really interesting and important card that reminds you that things are going to develop in very unexpected ways. Now, you could have a choice when it comes to love in the future, but I feel more there is one person who captures your heart. And I also feel like they're really highlighting for me right now the infinity sign. So either this person, when you meet this person, there's an infinity sign by where you meet them. Could be a restaurant, could be they work for a company with an infinity sign in the logo, or you're walking down the street and you see an infinity sign right before you go to meet them, or just before you meet them. An infinity sign is important, okay? It's a symbolizer for you over the next couple of weeks. So look out for an infinity sign. It can literally be that you're walking down the street and you see someone with an infinity sign tattoo, or maybe you've got one. But they're indicating here balance is key, okay? Now, just as I touched I went to touch the Chariot card, they're actually showing me an image in the water, because I'm scrying at the same time as you're reading, of a freeway, motorway, whatever you want to call it, Autobahn, whatever it is. It's like speeding down the highway and seeing signs, and then someone changing lanes, because I feel like I'm in the car and I'm changing lanes. So either you're listening to this message as you're driving, and you're changing lanes. If that's you, of course, please focus on the road, be safe, and not on the reading. But I feel this is about you changing the way that you operate in love. And that's how you meet new love, for example. This is your advice to yourself in the moment, the Chariot card. Now, this is a spiritual journey that you've been on, but it's also about doing things differently, being self-assured, having that confidence, finding that motivation, that drive again, when you might have lost that sort of motivation or vitality to even look for love in the first place. It's an energy of initiative. So taking the initiative to get yourself out there, okay? It may be slow going at first, but I feel like it's going to pick up. You're actually going to meet someone who vibes at the same frequency as you. I mean, this could literally mean that you are about to buy a new car and you meet someone who is also at the showroom buying a new car, or you meet someone connected to cars. So I feel with this card, though, this is about you taking action, but also changing. How can I put that? I feel this new person who's coming in is someone who's a little bit different from you, from a different part of the world or a different background than you. And I feel like you're actually going to meet this person quite quickly as we move into the month of August even, okay? Or you may have even had passion for somebody, a connection, you have feelings for somebody, and it hasn't really started yet. The passion hasn't really ignited yet, and that somebody that you've already got your eye on, I feel like it starts moving in the right direction, because I feel like you're headed in the right direction, okay? The external circumstances, we got the Wheel of Fortune. That indicates that there is love headed your way, and it is a surprise. Destiny is intervening. There is a change of luck in your relationship, some good karma coming your way, and I feel like you're going to meet a destined, a person that's destiny, that it leads to a destined relationship, okay? Now, I feel like you're actually coming into contact with this person before Jupiter retrogrades, okay? And I feel like this new person that comes in, they want to know everything about you. They want to get to know the inner workings of you. I feel like they're also someone who doesn't compromise on their morals. They're really honest, open. They're true blue loyal, this new person, okay? Also, I feel the way that you meet this person, and I'm going to pull a card on it, I feel like you're about to go and do something, but you change your mind or you reschedule it. Something that's been rescheduled, and that's where you meet this new person. I mean, it could be that you've been talking to this person online with online dating, and you're about to meet, but you don't, and you reschedule. But it could also be that you're about to go somewhere, maybe an invitation to something, and it's been rescheduled. And because I feel like there's a bit of a plot twist with regards to your meeting of this person, okay? But it's quite a surprise, and it is divine timing. Now, this is the Hope and Fears, 8 of Pentacles. You've been focusing on yourself. You've been doing a lot of healing. And the 8 of Pentacles is also a card of learning, apprenticeship. So Some of you may feel like you're restarting again when it comes to love, and that's actually perfect because, you know, you're doing it without baggage, so you have no expectation, and actually that's when love can really take root and blossom. Because when we go into a relationship, especially with old wounds from previous relationships, we don't mean to take baggage in, but sometimes we have expectations, or we are triggered by situations that remind us of past situations. So I feel this Eight of Pentacles is your hope here is that you want a person who is hopefully without baggage, of course, but someone who is willing to work on relationships. Because the lifestyle that humans have built so much now is like everything's like in the now. It's very fast food, fast information, fast. So it's almost like people pick and choose, and anytime anything's going wrong, even like an argument, it's like it's over. It's big dramatic over, okay? You're looking for someone who is like a little bit more traditional, old school, someone who's willing to work through problems, who's, you know, mature enough to know that just because you have like a disagreement or a difference of opinion or something like that, it's not over. So you're looking for someone who wants to, you know, work on things should anything go wrong. Now, of course, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. There's ups and downs in every relationship, but you're looking for someone who's true blue, stable in their connection with you. The fear here is like someone who's not really focused on love, okay, or who's focused on career. I also get this energy of you've built a world for yourself, my beautiful Capricorn, that is enjoyable, is stable, and it has to be a really special person to take your attention off those things. That's what I get, because I feel that you've got like a 5-year plan, and I just feel like it's got to be a very special person who takes you away from routine. Also, I feel with this card that you're hoping for someone who's a little bit more romantic, who isn't like stuck in a rut where it's like, yeah, should we stay inside? Let's not do anything. Let's penny pinch, all of those things. I feel like you're looking for someone who wants to come out of that, who's a little bit more flamboyant, a little bit more creative, a little bit more, you want that all-consuming, transforming love, okay? Now, I do feel like you're going to meet this person at either a place where you learn something or you're invited to something and it's changed. The date has changed. I'm just going to pull a card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. 7 of Swords in the reverse. This is about not running away from love anymore. We got 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. So there's someone coming on in here who let me put, how can I put that? Now there's someone here that perhaps, because we got a King of Pentacles in the reverse when I was clarifying that 7 of Wands, I think it was. And that is not, no, sorry, it was to the Faith card. Thank you so much. My guide said to the Faith card. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And this is something that you were not giving to, or you felt like did not work out. Now, because we got a 7 of Swords in the reverse, this tends to mean someone who ran away from a connection or was not honest, was not fully open and disclosing how they felt. They're returning, okay? Now, 3 of Pentacles also came out. So this could be a person that was in a third-party situation. They may not be in that anymore. They're coming in as an offer. So that 2 of Pentacles tells me that there is a choice when it comes to love, okay? So there's someone from your past that may reach out to talk. I feel like you're not giving to that anymore because you showed up as the King of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you're different. Can you please clarify the 8 of Pentacles? Sun, 7 of Cups. Yeah, you got choices. You're really positive. You know, by Leo season, because we got the Sun there, which is a Leo card. I feel like you're going to choose the option that makes you feel more fulfilled, more emotionally more emotionally rewarding. Okay, I feel like you're not looking back. I feel like you're looking forward towards a new connection. There's an Ace of Pentacles here, which indicates there's a new energy coming on in. But I do feel like you're going to do something that really makes you happy, that you invest your time, your energy, your care in, whether it's about learning, because I feel like you could put yourself on a group learning thing or something where you go on a tour. Could also be a spiritual retreat type thing. I feel this is somewhere where you have to travel to it that's out of your schedule is what I'm seeing. Now, this could be an invitation to something, but I feel like this is something that you enrich your mind with as well. And there's knowledge wherever you meet this person. So I feel like you're doing something new and you meet this new person. The Six of Swords indicates a transitionary period. You're moving out of turbulent energy. You're moving out of any dramatic relationships, and you've been guided into something a little bit more peaceful. This is a card of transitioning to something better, okay? It could also literally be relocation. So because you've got a lot of relocation cards, I feel like some of you are going to meet this person either on a vacation or on a, maybe even a short trip, or maybe you're relocating in terms of a job or a house. So definitely some sort of relocation and anchoring. You're going to find someone that you want to settle down with. That's what I feel, okay? Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is a card of someone new coming on in, and right from the very beginning, it's a nurturing relationship that is beautiful, kind, loving, has a solid foundation. And as you can see, it's something that grows. There's a lot of sensuality with it. Both of you are going to take it slow, get to know each other, and you can see it starts to form this heart. It's a healthy relationship that I feel you've been waiting for a long time. You're having a breakthrough when it comes to love. Now, also, this card can connect to like new opportunities, like a new job, or, maybe even wherever you decide to take root in terms of relocation. This is where you meet someone who's in harmony with you. So definitely a new love coming on in. Aces tend to be gifts from the universe. So there's an opportunity for new love here for you that is guided. It is destiny. It is fate. Okay. So I would say that by the end of the next, I'd say 5 to 6 weeks, I feel like you're going to be in the company of someone that makes you feel on top of the world, raises you up. It feels like when you meet this person, it feels like you can do anything. And of course you can do anything anyway, my beautiful Capricorn, but I feel like this person enhances that feeling of invincibility. And this person, you also do the same for them. You raise them up, okay? So I'm just going to pull one more card just before I close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything more my beautiful Capricorn need to be aware of? The Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups tends to be when you're feeling down, when you're feeling unfulfilled, when you're feeling bored with the options that you've got so far when it comes to love, you will get news from the universe and you will have an opportunity to meet someone new, a surprise. The Four of Cups tends to be like the fourth cup is a surprise cup. It's bigger, it's better than ever before. You're making space for a new beginning and for something greater to come in. That great love story is headed your way. So I do feel like this is a love like no other. And I feel if you've been disappointed or disillusioned when it comes to love, this new person, I feel like is going to really perk up your interest. Is someone that you're going to really vibe with, okay? I'm just going to get a final card before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Puffin, partnership. So it's definitely a love relationship coming on in here. I mean, you could have got any card there. You could have got bear, black bear, guardian. You could have got squirrel, always be prepared. But you got Puffin, partnership. Now, maybe Puffin is even a symbolizer for you to look for the next couple of weeks. But it says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So definitely, like, either you're going to some sort of group setting to learn something, or you're going on a vacation and you put yourself in a gathering of people. This is where you meet someone that is divine partnership. Okay, so definitely the start of something really exciting. This is destiny to meet this person. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guys. Oh, straight away we have an angel watching over you. So very, very important. You're being guided to this new person, and they want me to put this on the Wheel of Fortune. We've also got the Sun. So it says you are the joy bringer. So perhaps you're actually holding a group workshop or something like that. Maybe you are offering help to somebody and inadvertently you put yourself in the path to meet somebody new. It says here, made with a smile. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance headed your way, but I feel like you're going to have something to smile about by the end of August for sure. They want me to put this on the Ace of Pentacles. And finally, we got a foot. So this is about taking the first step, taking the initiative. I mean, maybe even the words first step are important because they just showed me first step in the water and underlined it. So it could be like a company called First Step, or you've said, I'm going to take the first step and put myself out there to a dating app or something like that. So, but I feel also this is about making your mark. Feet, they take you from A to Z, right? They take you to where you want to go. So I feel like you're traveling. There's something about travel here for you. Meeting somebody, doing something out of your normal schedule is what I feel. And that's where you put yourself on the right vibrancy to actually meet this new person. They want me to put this on the Ace of Pentacles as well. Maybe you'll even have a family with this person, but I definitely see longevity in this relationship coming. It's a long-term partnership for you, okay? So I'll leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. And again, I do apologize for the length of time it took to upload the video, but also, of course, for my voice. I hope you could still understand me and that it wasn't a wasted reading for you. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.